Hello guys and welcome to this video. I'm just gonna give you a little quick and really easy tip on how to get first blood every single game when you are in solo queue and you are on the blue side as a jungler. This is really easy, really easy to do, and it works pretty much 100% of the time, like almost every single time. So here we go. I'm just taking my red buff, and then you start running directly after your red buff. You want to run directly to the enemy red buff because most of the junglers start their blue buff when they're on the red side. So here we go. We're gonna run in really fast, and we're gonna ward it. We're just gonna throw in our trinket ward. Boom. And then we're gonna wait here until the enemy jungler shows up, or wait here until the enemy jungler starts the red buff. It's really important that you don't start it directly, because you want to have the first blood. You want to both have the first blood and the buff. If you start it, then most of the chances is that he's gonna come here and you're on the middle of the buff. You have to run out. So you really just need to wait until the enemy jungler shows up, starts the buff. If it doesn't show up on a really long time, you can run back and take your blue buff, or you can start it. But that's just if it takes really long time before the enemy jungler shows up. And this is just a custom game, so there is no one on the enemy team. But yeah, you also when you rush in like this, you need to pay attention to mid lane and the top lane. If they're starting to, when you move in and put down the ward, if they're starting to act like crazy or they directly run up to you, then you know that this brush here or that brush right there is warded. So you need to back off. So you need to pay attention to the mid and top lane when you run in, so you don't like die and put yourself in a very bad spot. But if they don't react, or if they just keep on farming, then you know for sure that it's not warded. And now let's see, like, okay, so you put down your ward right here. You see, I'm gonna act like the enemy jungler right now. So you see, the enemy jungler comes, most of the junglers run right in here directly, and then start the buff. And that's why you stand over here. You don't want to stand in this brush right here, because you want the enemy jungler to start the buff first. So position yourself right there, and then when he rush here and then start autoing the buff, then you either run this way or that way, depending on if it takes the buff and drag it all the way into the brush, then you take this way and attack him from here, because then he has no way to escape. Sure, he can run this way, but then you just ping the fuck out of the top lane to come and help you and kill the lane. But most of the cases is that he will be so surprised. He will stand right over here, and buff will have the position of theirs. If you are Kha'Zix or Lee Sin, you can just come and Q it directly. So it's really easy to get the kill. really easy. And now I'm just gonna reset it again. And when you come from this side, and you know he doesn't drag it into the brush, or hasn't boarded the brush, then you run in like this. And he is on the buff right now. Then you run in like this. You wait until it's low, wait until it fail smites the buff, and you can smite it off the bat, and you just go in and kill him, and then take the buff. So yeah, that was just some quick tips. And I hope you liked it. And yeah. Here comes some other like in-game where I do it in-game. So hope you liked the video, and press that like button if you liked it as well. Peace. Anyway, this is how you get first blood. You go in here, you ward. What the fuck ward? Oh, fuck man. Then you walk around. Like, and now I'm being said, like Orianna's moving. I don't know. I don't really wanna.
That's how you get first blood.
I don't really wanna, you know. I'm just gonna wait until it starts the red buff. There we go. I'm moving in again.
I know what this means. Jesus.
I have Katarina in my back, so I know.
I am good at German.
That's why I dropped out. First blood. Now we're just gonna wait. Just gonna wait for Ramon to show up. There it is. Then we're gonna take this way. Then we're gonna take this way. We're just gonna wait a little bit. Please. Nice.
I hate
Really nice.
Yes.
Anyway, we're gonna try my best, man. Gonna see. I'm gonna ward that shit. He was quick. Fuck, I didn't get the red buff though. And there we go. Oh. It's a first blood, guys. It's a first blood.
Dun, 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 dun. Good job.
Thanks.
Blindness is no impairment against a smelly enemy.